As of 2025, the global race to secure lithium resources has intensified. When we think about power in the 21st century, we might picture oil rigs in the Middle East, data servers in Silicon Valley, or perhaps the sprawling cities of China. But few imagine the shimmering salt flats of South America. Today, I want to take you to a place you may not have heard of, the Lithium Triangle, a region that stretches across Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina, and holds more than half of the world's lithium reserves. If oil was the blood of the 20th century, lithium is fast becoming the lifeblood of the 21st, the fuel not of combustion, but of connection, mobility, and memory. Let's step back for a moment. What is lithium? It's a soft, silvery metal, highly reactive and oddly light. On its own, it's not much to look at, but pack it into a battery and it powers your smartphone, your laptop, your electric car. It stores the sunlight on your solar panels. It's what lets your life go wireless. And that's not all. AI models, like ChatGPT, run on massive data centers that require constant electricity. These data centers increasingly rely on renewable energy sources backed by lithium-ion batteries for energy storage. Companies like Google and Microsoft are building lithium-powered backup systems for cloud computing and AI processing. The Lithium Triangle holds over 50% of the world's known lithium resources, primarily in vast salt flats rich in lithium brine deposits. Bolivia is home to the Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat in the world. Beneath its glittering crust lies the largest untapped lithium deposit on Earth, approximately 38% of the world's total lithium reserves. Despite its vast reserves, Bolivia's lithium production is relatively low, accounting for less than 1% of global production. The country has long struggled with the resource curse, a cycle where wealth in the ground doesn't translate to wealth above it. A classic example of the resource curse is Venezuela. Despite its natural wealth, Venezuela now suffers from one of the worst economic and humanitarian crises in modern history. Since the early 2000s, Bolivia has insisted on keeping its lithium industry state-run, but nationalization comes with challenges. Technology, investment, and infrastructure are harder to secure. As a result, while neighboring Chile and Argentina export lithium to the world, Bolivia's vast reserves remain mostly in the ground. Now look at Chile, often called the Saudi Arabia of lithium. Thanks to early privatization and a favorable regulatory climate, Chile became one of the world's top lithium exporters. But rapid extraction has taken a toll. In the Atacama Desert, the evaporation method used to extract lithium consumes enormous amounts of water, raising tensions with local indigenous communities who depend on scarce groundwater to live. Argentina is the triangle's rising star, with 85 lithium projects at various stages, with 7 currently operational. All thanks to more lenient foreign investment policies and improving infrastructure, it has attracted partnerships with Chinese, American, and European firms eager to cash in on the battery boom. While Argentina still faces other issues, its lithium sector is stable and growing fast. But this is not just a South American story, it's a global one. Zimbabwe has been mining lithium for 60 years, and the government estimates that its Chinese-owned Bakita mine has about 11 million metric tons of lithium resources. In the United States, companies like ExxonMobil are venturing into lithium extraction in Arkansas's Smackover Formation, utilizing direct lithium extraction (DLE) technology. This method promises a more efficient and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional extraction techniques. ExxonMobil aims to commence production by 2027, contributing to domestic lithium supply and reducing reliance on imports.